No, fudge. Hey guys, Electro Ninja here. I know I've already made 2 videos today, but when I saw this information, I couldn't let it slide. Now, I know that my audience isn't a big group of Promised Neverland fans, mostly because of the fact that it is a very different series from Miraculous, which is my main content. And it's also different from Pokemon, which I have been adding into my series, but that's beside the point. But here's the simple fact. This cannot slide. We have a Promised Neverland movie coming out at the end of 2020. There's not much information, but already from what it has given us, this is just quite simply a cash grab. There is nothing good about it. Just nothing. I don't even know how to describe how much I hate the fact that they are creating this. Now, we have gotten good live action anime movies. The 2 ones that come to mind is Alita Battle Angel and Detective Pikachu. And Detective Pikachu technically isn't a live action anime movie, it's a live action video game movie. But the simple fact of the matter is that these are very different from that. I did not read a lot of Alita Battle Angel or watch the anime when it was going out. But I also know that a lot of people who did liked Alita Battle Angel. This movie has so many good reviews that it's ridiculous. This was a great number of good steps in the right direction. People should have seen this and realized, hey, let's do that again, because this is what you want to do. And now we're getting the Promised Neverland movie. Ugh. Here's the thing. Promised Neverland is not a kids' show. Which means that only people who like horror are going to watch this. Like, obviously, it's not necessarily a horror show. It is a thriller. But it's still very scary and has a lot of shocking imagery. Shocking imagery that, let's be honest, it's not the easiest thing to accomplish in live action. If you want to accomplish this in live action, you better do a good job. That is one of the biggest, most impactful scenes in the entire show. And rewatching or reading the manga after you've watched the anime, and even after that, seeing that scene is still shocking. There's no questions about it. That one image is extremely shocking because it is this little girl that is going to die. And that's the thing about this entire show. All these characters are young. They are under 12 up until the 5th manga and the end of this season. Of a first season. Okay? These kids are young. They are not adults. And in the live action movie, they're going to make them 16. You can see the issue. If they're going to make a live action movie of any anime show, they need to do it properly. And honestly, I don't want any more live action movies anymore. Because honestly, they're just freaking cash grabs, especially coming out of Japan. Like, yes, you can get Japanese actors over here, and you can make it in Japanese if you want, but don't make it like this. I don't freaking know. Something like this is not well suited for a live action movie. And we've seen this happen over and over again. And, like, let's take the Assassination Classroom movie. Let's be honest, Koro Sensei looks like shit. And let's be honest, so do the rest of the kids. They do not look like what they're supposed to look like. Like, the closest one is Karma. And that's it. I don't know what to say about this. Ugh. We have gotten good movies in the past, but the simple fact of the matter is that if you're going to make a live action anime movie, don't make it in Japan until you've got actually good graphics. Make a few superhero shows first. Like, don't immediately jump onto the bandwagon of making anime movies, because honestly, they're just cash grabs. They honestly are. And if we're going to take a recent thing into consideration to explain like how they could royally f this up, let's take Full Metal Alchemist, the new live action movie that came out a few years ago. That was awful. Let's be clear, that was awful. It should never have existed. It was worse than every single thing that you could possibly do to it combined. They took some of the weirdest aspects and they made them weirder. They skipped ahead, they changed characters, they did bullcrap, they did nothing right. And they're going to do this to my second favorite show. I'm not watching this because I do not want to ruin my love for this. Let's be honest, this is a perfect manga. Like, honestly, I've never seen a manga that was this good. And yes, I have not read that many manga. Yes, I have not watched that many anime. But quite honestly, there's not going to be much better than this. So let that sink in. There's not much that can beat this. But quite honestly, that is bullcrap. That they are making this into a live action movie. Yes, you can do horror pretty well in live action, but the imagery is not something that a crappy put together thing can accomplish. You need really good CGI for some of those creatures if you're going to make them. The demons, they're not easy to make. They're not going to be something easy to make in a live action setting. Yes, they can be, but they're not going to be as terrifying. And the pool of blood that was on Connie, it's not going to happen. It's not going to be the same. Maybe they can. But if they ruin this, I'm giving up hope for live action anime movies. At least from Japan. Outsource them to someone over here in America who's actually passionate about the show. And maybe we'll get something good. But right now, I don't see it succeeding. At all. I'm going to see if I can find more information on this. But honestly, I don't see this succeeding. So if you guys have any theories about this, And if you hate a live action anime movie, let me know which one it is down in the comments below. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more videos like it, there's not going to be any more like this on the channel. I couldn't let this slide. But if you want to hear some theories, then definitely subscribe to the channel and also ring that notification bell, because we're going to be doing theories about Promised Neverland once I catch up with the manga. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys in the next video. But on.